think we're there. Right on. What's happening, party people? So, I feel bad about yesterday. Yesterday was a false start, bad time. But, okay, so, also, like, this is gonna be a longer stream, sort of an apology stream. We're gonna spend a lot of time, playing Psychonauts today. I have technically, there is a playthrough of this up on the VOD channel. However, that was not a live stream. This will be the first time playing this live, and I want more people to experience, because this is a game that I feel like not a lot of people got the chance to experience. It came out in 2005 on old hardware. Like at that point, the 360, PS3 were already out. This came out for like Xbox, PS2. First of all, just look at this is the title screen. God, I love this game. Okay, load a saved game? No. Let's start fresh.
The human mind. 600 miles of synaptic fiber, 5.5 ounces of cranial fluid, 1,500 grams of complex neural matter. A 3-pound pile of dreams. But I'll tell you what it really is. It is the ultimate battlefield, and the ultimate weapon. The wars of this modern age, the psychic age, are all fought somewhere between these damp, curvaceous undulations. From this day forward, you are all psychic soldiers, paranormal paratroopers, mental marines who are about to ship out on the adventure of their lives. This is our beachhead, and this is your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dreams. You shall fight his demons. You shall live his nightmares. And those of you who fight well, you will find yourselves on the path to becoming international secret agents. In other words, Psychonauts. The rest of you will die.
Children.
Oh, Maury.
Children, you are not going to die.
Well, if you're not a psychonaut, then you might as well be dead.
They told me this was a summer camp.
Ah, Dogen. Don't worry about old Coach Oleander. I've been coming here for years, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Dogen, Lily's right. You don't got nothing to worry about. Except for that giant monster in the lake I was telling you about.
Bobby Zilch, I told you to stop scaring people with that ridiculous old legend. I don't want the kids to be afraid to go out at night and walk alone on the perfectly safe paths of Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. And we don't want to scare our special guests, superstar psychonauts Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello.
Whoa! Light monster!
Formation.
It's resisting. Quick, bring it over here.
What is it?
It's just a little boy. What's your name, darling?
I'll find out. Kid, get in! Ugh.
My name
Starts with a D.
is Rasputin, but everybody calls me Raz.
Please don't kill us, lake monster!
Compelling.
Armored like a tank.
Sorry I'm late. I don't want to disrupt your briefing, Agent Oleander. Agents 9, Vodello, please, continue.
Where do you think you're going?
You've broken into a highly classified remote government training facility.
I know. Isn't it great? Listen, why don't I just sit over here quietly with my fellow Psychonauts? Hey, how's it going? I like your hat.
We need to have this young man taken from here immediately.
I'll call his parents.
What? But don't you train Psychonauts here?
Yes, darling, but...
To soar across the astral plane. To wage psychic warfare against the enemies of free thought.
That is what I wrote on the front of the pamphlet.
Those words are why I'm here, Coach Oleander. Do you remember what you wrote on the inside of that pamphlet? You were born with a special gift. But the people around you treat it like a curse. Your mother is afraid of you. And your father looks at you with shame in his eyes. Come to Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, and you can show them all. Back home, your powers make you a loner, an outcast, a circus freak. But in this dojo, in this psychic dojo, they make you a hero.
Get that soldier a bunk.
All right, yeah, that is our intro. That is
Now, darling,
the entirety
you
of
can stay here for a few days until
the setup.
your parents come for you. But we can't let you participate in any paranormal training without your parents' consent. I'm sorry.
Wowie. You're so lucky. You get to go home soon.
Home? Back there, I was just like you were, Dogen. Punished by my own family for having powers I never asked for. But here, I have a chance to be something. To make a difference. They may come for me, Dogen. But they'll be looking for Raz, the boy. What they're going to find, what they don't expect, is Raz, the Psychonaut.
And then you'll make their heads explode?
No. Do you do that?
No. Well, once kinda. But now I wear this special hat. Wanna try it on?
No.
But he has mental defenses like I've never seen in someone so young. If I could just get him in my lab for some experiments, I'm sure he could withstand more than the others.
That kid's 1 in a million, Nine. But I'm not gonna let you turn him into one of your guinea pigs. I've got big plans for that mind.
That's our setup. Okay. Yeah, so we are a kid with psychic powers. I will say, okay. This game on the surface I think is very fun. I love this game a lot. This is one of like my top 10 favorite games of all time. The sequel's also up there. I haven't played the sequel as much. Like the sequel is great, but it doesn't have the same like nostalgia kick that this game gives me. But I would like to say that on the surface, while yes, it's goofy, this was from 2005, and it deals with mental health issues. You know, we are pro good mental health here. Like right up top, I'm gonna say that. I think I said it last time when I recorded it. When I recorded this off stream. But there are, there are trigger warnings for parental abuse, other kinds of trauma. The gameplay at times can be very, it can feel very violating. Like if you really analyze it, because in some instances the levels in this game are inside the minds of other characters. And sometimes, even though that's a fictional setup, that's a fictional premise, that's not real, sometimes we do enter minds without consent. I feel the need just to say, like, this is from 2005, be a little more, I guess, lenient on it. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to excuse anything that this game doesn't do justice, anything this game does wrong. However, I think for the time, it's done tactfully. You know, everything we do is, we might enter somebody's mind for like our own personal reasons, but we make them better, you know? And again, it's fiction. I don't feel the need really to justify purely fictitious things like that, but I've seen plenty of articles. Believe me, as a fan of this game, when the sequel was coming out, there were lots of concerns that it wouldn't update its understanding of mental health for the time. Like 2005 to what? 2018? 2018 I think is when it was supposed to come. The sequel was supposed to come out, and then 2021 is when it actually came out. We're just going to override this first save. I don't even remember what this was. Probably a finished profile. Raz, that's good enough for me. Override, yeah. Something that really is going to piss me off. There's a mini game pretty early on, like in the tutorial level. There's a mini game that is... Hang on, I'll wait for this to...
All right, settle down in here. Big day tomorrow. I want to see each and every one of you runts in my classroom at 0600 hours on the dot. I'm the early bird, and you're the worms. Got it? Now, lights out!
Yeah, so in the tutorial level, which we'll get to in a few minutes, there's a mini game that has like higher and higher levels that gives you some rewards, you know, some of the in-game currency and stuff.
Quick eye exam before we start.
And when I first it is extremely hard, and the first time I played through this for the channel.
Wow,
Oh,
what's
come on.
that?
Oh, that's a psi challenge marker.
I did it
Staff
first
scatters
try.
These all over the camp to test the students.
I did it all first
Every one
try.
of these you find advances you a whole rank.
I was so
Now
mad.
look up for me if you will.
I'll never be that good again. I don't even think I'm gonna
Some of
try.
the old markers have fallen apart. You'll find bits of them flapping around loose. If you find enough of these psi cards, you can put them together to make a brand new challenge marker. But you have to buy a psi core at the camp store to hold them together. Keep ranking up, and before you know it, you'll be able to use brand new psychic powers. Stuff you didn't even know you could do.
And then when do I become a psychonaut? Because I have to do that before my dad shows up to take me home. Hey, where'd he go? That guy looks so familiar.
Goodbye, Ford. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Not to date it, but I have one of these Mountain Dew Voodoos, the October, like, Halloween ones, and something just caught my eye. Not interesting, nobody cares, but this has 146% of your daily value of sugars. Holy crap. Good thing I drank, like, half of this bottle, like, a couple days ago.
Hurry up!
Good thing I'm not drinking this all at once.
Basic braining!
Woohoo! Basic braining is the best class ever! Woohoo!
There's gonna be lots of instances where I know the dialogue by heart, and I will not apologize. Okay. So before we enter the first level, yep, we're just gonna get some of this other stuff out of the way. Grab that, grab that. All of the campers have their own little stories and stuff going on, so we can just, like, walk over here and eavesdrop on a conversation.
So, you're dating Elka now. Does that mean we won't hang out as much?
Shoot, I reckon
I
things
got it
ain't
from
gonna
subtitles
change
on.
one bit. Doggone it, partner. No woman's never gonna...
Hey, you're gonna make my boyfriend late for class. Come on, James. Come on.
If anybody's curious what the Mountain Dew 2023 Voodoo tastes like, it tastes like a cavity. It's just pure sugar. Fruity, but sugar. It's not great. Alright, what's this, Nils?
You know that cabin is empty, right?
Duh. I'm practicing for tonight, when it's gonna be full of ladies.
That kind of thing takes practice.
Excuse me, but my parents let me watch R-rated movies, so I think I know a little bit more about this than you do, okay?
He's such a brat. He's such a perverted little brat. Okay, so we have the cards help us rank up. So we're gonna get...
Lame.
The Whispering Rockers.
What?
That's my band name idea. Hey, why aren't you guys in Coach Oleander's class?
Are you kidding? A kid got killed in that class last year.
I heard it was a bunch of kids, Phoebe.
Well, I heard it was a bunch of blind kids and the coach threw them off a cliff.
Yeah, because they were late for class.
You'd better hurry, kid. Now, where were we, Quinn?
And by worse, did you possibly mean the best? Because that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so we have lots of I don't want to say like one-dimensional characters, because they have like working relationships between each other that you can kind of see play out over the course of the game.
New boy. Seen bear lurking in woods?
Nope.
Positive. Giant, hairless bear.
Giant, hairless bear.
In Russia, bears much smaller. Also more hair. Less lurking. Always eager to wrestle. This one, hide and run.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Cannot lurk forever, bear.
Giant hairless bear. Old man.
Nah.
Hey,
The
Ford.
rest of camp is off limits until you have a basic braining merit badge. Now get!
Whatever you say, Ford. Yeah, we can't get everything in this first area right away. We need...
Come in, Polarisma Australis.
We need a different ability that we don't have yet,
For
so...
the last time, no. I would never do that. I could never kill everyone. Oh, hi, Raz.
Squirrel trouble?
They're liars is all. Whatever they tell you, it's a lie.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, Dogen.
You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up. Shut up!
Where did the squirrels go? Whoops. Okay, all the tutorial stuff, inventory, collectibles, to-do list, the map, okay, sound? Come on. Subtitles, yes. Music. Did that work? Did not. Turn up the effects, turn up the music, apply. Can turn the music up a little bit. I like the music. Nope, come on. Hell yeah. Here's one of the full level up things. Yep. It's exactly what Ford was explaining to us. Okay, yeah. Oh, do we... Oh, I guess I'm just done on the trampoline. I appreciate, this was probably the first time in a video game where I realized that there's no, like, Ludo narrative dissonance between what the character does and, like, what's presented about the character after class. Yeah, so a lot of times it's like, oh, how is our protagonist able to do double jumps and swing on these things and jump? And Raz was raised in the circus. Can't get that yet. No, shit. Alright. Grab that, and now... let's get the hell out of here. Alright. I think we're good to head up to basic braining.
Hey, where you going, Maloof?
Shh! I snuck out! That class is a death trap for crazy people! Listen, the coach is strong. At the start of class, he pulls you into his mind, and then there's nothing you can do about it. But once you're in, you can use these smelling salts to sneak out. Take mine. I don't need them anymore. I'm calling my parents to come get me before I get hurt.
Too late!
Bobby! Ah!
Hey, kid! You owe me 5 arrowheads for this week's protection service.
Cough it up, my loser, or you'll be coughing up bloody tears.
Hey, leave him alone.
I heard a rumor that you were raised in the circus. Well, let me put this in terms you'll understand. I'm the strong man around here.
Really? Because you look more like the cotton candy.
Fucking got him.
Benny, put this kid's death on my to-do list.
Come on, we'll see him in class.
Yeah, we'll settle this on the battlefield.
Okay. So we got some more characters there. Let's talk to...
Hey, Chloe, what are you doing?
The coach uses this to broadcast his thoughts across the camp. I think I can tune it to reach my people in space.
Whoa! How does it work?
I don't have time to explain the technology to you.
Hey, Chloe?
Go away, Raz, I'm working.
Hey, Chloe?
Go...
Hi, Lily.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Whoops. Sorry.
Okay.
Coach Oleander, I'm reporting for basic braining.
Son, do you realize that to take my course, I will have to pull you into my mind, and you will have to relive every bullet-scarred memory of every battle I have ever faced. It won't be pretty. Are you sure you wouldn't rather run around a bit more in the sunshine first?
I'm ready, sir.
Well then...
Pre-rendered!
Late, soldier.
Ah!
Now get in here and give me 20.
Oh god, no, not pre-rendered! Here we go!
So, this is it. The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
A mental dentist office.
It's a recruiting office, kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the greatest job in the world. Being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental freedom. Are you ready to face torture, insanity, and death? Because this is your last chance to chicken out.
Oh, me, sir. I'd like to chicken out, please.
Too late, soldier.
But you said...
There's only one way out of here. Fighting. I want one of you chickens to sock me square in the jaw. I warn you, once you do, the war is on.
You gonna do it?
You gonna punch him?
No way! You do it!
You gonna punch him?
No way! You do it!
Ah, that's what I'm talking about.
Charge!
A mental
What?
obstacle course, you bleeding heart.
What?
And I'll kick your astral projection out of here too if you don't get moving
All right.
now.
Okay then. I've never had that happen before. Where the audio just cuts out like that. Okay then. Jump. Double jump. Jump. Scary Nazi.
Relax. That's just a figment of my imagination. You can run right through figments. They help you rank up, and when you rank up, you earn new psychic powers. So whenever you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. Come on.
Like a piggy.
That figment. Be a figgy piggy.
Figgy piggy.
Hey, what are you staring at? We all have emotional baggage, kid. Why don't you make yourself useful? Sort some of it out while you're in here. Keep your eyes peeled for a tag that matches. Could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. Shit! Fuck! God damn it!
It's game day, kid!
Alright.
There it is! Now, you will pick up that tag and you will put it on that bag you just found. Unless you'd rather just drop and give me 20 right now!
Pick up some more figures.
Hard, son.
No.
Show it who.
So catchy. You'll be right in the middle of a really dark, depressing level about generational trauma and psychosis. And then that music will play. It's not different in any of the levels, and it's fucking awesome.
You're like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
I appreciate. So one thing the sequel does do so much better than this one is the figments.
Watch out! Fire down below!
The figments are so much more noticeable. There we go.
We can't get past this. This is stupid.
Looks like a test. There's probably a secret, more advanced route.
What's that supposed to mean? You think you're more advanced than me, new kid?
Sorry, what?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid. The coach is stupid. The whole camp is stupid. That thing flying at you is stupid.
What's flying at me?
Bobby Zeltz's foot, that's what! You stupid new kid! Yeah!
Oh.
He's such a piece of shit.
Thanks for saving me.
Well, actually, I was saving this plant.
Huh. Never seen one so meaty before.
I have. It's been appearing in this creepy nightmare I keep having.
You're having nightmares? Oh, I've been reading about how to fix those. Will you let me see one?
No.
No. Delicious.
Mentalis Uberalis.
Mind over all? Mind over everything? Classify. The secret, more advanced route. It's real. The One Piece is real.
Onward and upward, soldier!
Okay, so we can exit there to a later point in the level. But then we would be missing figments. I don't want to miss any figments.
Mentalis uberalis!
Mentalis uberalis. Fuck. Okay.
It's game day, kid!
Let's not fall. Awesome. And then down there is the exit. That's the exit for the super secret route, but don't need to go down there.
My bowels move more than you do, Pokey! Is your name Joey?
No.
Cause I'm gonna call you Slowy Joey.
Joey.
That's not my name.
What was that, Slowy? I can't hear ya. You're talking too slow.
Yeah, you fucking got this, kid. Coach, you fucking got him.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead.
Right, there's one more. There it is. Oh, it's only up there? Okay. Get that in a second. Exactly.
Game day, kid.
I think I might start skipping those, you know, 10, 15 seconds. It's fine, but I want to play the video game. There we go.
Now that kind of wall, you can climb it up, down, sideways, whatever way you want. Just get on it. Quick, like a monkey.
Like a monkey.
Hey, slow down, new kid. If you pass me or Bobby, you'll make us look bad, and Bobby will pound you deaf. Bobby, can you hear me? Where are you?
Watch those mines, kid.
Hey,
Bye,
Gilbert,
Benny.
What's wrong?
I keep blowing up.
You
Hey,
keep
my
blowing
bowels
up.
move more than you do, Pokey.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
I have to keep reassuring him, which sucks, but come on.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
It's game day, kid.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
Come on.
Look, Raz! I didn't explode at all.
Good hustle out there.
Hey.
I didn't mean to interrupt him. I didn't know it would just stop the dialogue.
Bye.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead.
Normally he's just like, hey, this is for helping me. Okay, bye. Like kind of like shy little kid about it. I didn't expect that scream. Ah! Killer. Okay.
It's game day, kid!
Fly the flag.
Plane's going down, soldier! Hit that door and Geronimo!
Hey, no one told me to pack a chute.
Did Washington have a chute when he crossed the Delaware? Just jump, sissy!
Hold
Well,
up.
I guess we're all going to die.
Wait a minute.
My whole life is flashing before my eyes.
Go ahead, Vernon.
My first memory is of my dog, Lady. Lady and I used to go for long walks. They would go on and on and on and on. This one time, we went on a walk we called the longest walk of all time. First, we went to the end of our street, and then we just stood still for a while. And then we made a U-turn.
This is a procedure, not procedurally, but it just
go to the bathroom.
It just there's like
And then we had a snack.
20
And
voice
then we
lines
got attacked by bees.
that it just plays over and over again. Maybe 30.
And we turned a soft right.
Is there like a climax to this story?
Didn't I mention the gopher yet? Thought I hit that. Okay, let me start over. First, we went to the end of our street. And then I gave Lady a bone.
Peace and quiet. Well, hit the silk. Oh my god, I forgot how insane the loading screens are. Like, not on the PS2. Playing this on PS4.
It's Raz!
Yay! Raz is here!
Hi, Clem and Crystal.
Yeah! Maybe you'll be able to beat this darn game. We can't do it.
Yeah, we're no good, and the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Yay, Raz! Just punch that to start.
Yeah, so this is the mini game. Damn it. Okay, 99. This,
You score enough points on this course, kid, and I'll give you a reward.
damn it.
Hey, good job, soldier. Now here's your reward.
I don't think I'm gonna worry about... So there's 5 levels of this, and doing the final one. And it goes up and up and up. Like, after so long, hitting one of those babies subtracts 2. Missing one of the soldiers that you're supposed to hit will subtract 1. And it goes up. It's like, oh, get, 50 points in 70 seconds and stuff like that. I'm not...
People, they got something to hide. They
I'm not here to
store away
stress.
their shame, their dirty little secrets, in these tiny vaults in their minds. But the enemy is not allowed any secrets in wartime, are they, soldiers?
It's sort of a...
Go ahead and bust open this vault. I got nothing to hide.
It's definitely... I think it's considered, like, the secret level up. Because you don't need it to reach max level. Like, 100 is the max level, and then at level 101, which is what that one gives you, is the 101st one. At that level, it gives you, like, a secret epilogue ending thing. Which is fun. Oleander's Pride. We got little slideshows. What flag is that? That's not the American flag. What the fuck? Look at him go. Look at this super soldier go. God, he's a part of every armed force. Look at how long his legs are. He's a super soldier.
Enjoy that. One of my favorites.
That's your secret, Oleander? Your pride? Big gun. Run, little bunny. Don't shoot the bunnies. Once again, I am struggling to see
Yeah! Classic Zil!
I'm gonna shoot you with this super cannon. I'm gonna cut you in half. Classic Bobby Zilch. I don't think there's anything. We're about to hit a point of no return, like a different part of the level. I think we got everything. Oh, I get it. The guy that was like leaning back. The flagpole is his penis. I get it. Yo, hey Blaze. Hell yeah. Okay, anything around here?
You can grab poles like that and swing on them. It's all about upper body strength, you know?
Upper body strength. Come on. It's the other way. There we go. Oh, I can skip it. God. Nope.
Hold it right there, boy. That's a mental cobweb. You can collect them with a specialized piece of equipment once you get checked out on it. Till then, just steer clear of them.
And we do need that to progress in the game. We don't have the cobweb duster yet. It's available at the store, like the camp store. So we will have to save up the in-game currency, the arrowheads, to get that. I think once we are done here. Okay. The real play, the smart thing to do, we can run around camp. Like, once we finish the tutorial, the whole of the summer camp will be open up to us. And at that point, the smart thing to do is to run around and grab as many collectibles as possible early on. Getting a bunch of the arrowheads, that way we can save up for this thing called the dowsing rod, which will take us to hidden, like, large deposits of arrowheads. So you spend a little bit of money, make a lot of money. Yay, participation ribbon. Bro, it's Crazy Nuts gameplay, right? Cool.
Onward and upward, soldier!
Mental baggage. Or emotional baggage, that's what it's called. Cool. All emotional baggage, so... Primal memories, I think, are... Oh, shit.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around
No!
when you're dead.
Okay, fine. We'll wait for that to come back around. Emotional baggage, I'm pretty sure, is concept art. I don't want to look at it just yet for fear of spoilers. I'm not touching anything. The game's just going nuts on its own. No, fuck!
Like molasses going uphill in January with crutches.
Thanks, Oleander. Wait for that blimp to come back round. Oh, there it is. No! Oh, the geometry. There! Finally. Burn, 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 burn. Wait for that to come back around. Burn, burn, burn. Huh?
Dang, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
Did we just, like, run right through that? There we go. When everything in this game I immediately associated with Beyond Good and Evil, these games everyone loved but never got a sequel, and this game actually got a sequel. Still, right? I don't think Beyond Good and Evil 2 is ever coming out. I think Ubisoft shot themselves in the foot when it was announced, Beyond Good and Evil 2, they basically said, we're not making any assets for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Hey, kid,
the fans get to make it. Bye, Bobby.
Walk out there a bit and pick it up.
Like, if anybody remembers, what was that, 2016, 2017?
Ah, sucker, see you at the bottom.
Okay, we are not going to finish this section real quick because it's easier just to go down all three routes than it is to jump back and forth. But yeah, when Beyond Good and Evil 2 was announced in like 2016, 2017, Ubisoft literally said, the fans get to help with the development. I literally just accepted because I wanted to make sure it was a stealth release and I forgot. No. Believe me, there's people I know who would fucking do backflips for it.
Onward and upward, soldier.
Like, when it comes out, they'll be fucking cheering in the street. But they were like, we want you, the fans, to send in assets that you've made in the game engine. I don't Unreal, I don't remember what engine they were using. Probably Unity. But they were literally like, basically for free. It's like, you'll get to, you know, make music for the game, get to make art for the city, get to, you know, this, that, and the other thing. We want fans as voice actors, we want fans as background artists, as environmental artists, all for free. It was literally for, like, exposure or something. Or, you know, it's a community effort. You get to say you were a part of Beyond Good and Evil 2. For free! People did not like that. And I feel like open sourcing to the general public, that'll... Right? So I feel like that game is never going to come out. And, if they're ever questioned about it, Ubisoft is just going to get to say, we didn't get a lot of assets from the fans. That means the fans didn't want it. That's not what that means, Ubisoft. If fans really wanted it, they would have made it. No, Ubisoft, it's your IP. You make it. Okay, where...
The old rolling tunnel of crazy logs, Mick.
Of course.
One but a hard one. What you gotta do is... who we kidding? You're never gonna make it through that.
Alright, I'll just wait for the figments. There's one. Is that not gonna... Okay, fine. Oh shit, I just saw another one. It's fine, it's all fine. We're cool. No, fuck! And I died. Okay, it's fine. It's up there. I think that's it. Only 3? I'm not seeing any more in this chamber. We're fine. Okay. And then... Oh, okay, I guess we'll just fall off it. No, fuck! I missed one! I missed one! Yeah, okay, my inventory, whatever. I got them all here. Cool. Awesome.
Hold it right there, son. Now, just what in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing in there?
I was just looking for a way out.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me out there, kid. Here, you've earned this. Your first Psychonaut merit badge.
Hell yeah. I'd still recommend Stray. No, but that sounds like a good list.
You'll excuse me. I gotta go back in. I left some good men back there.
Back into his brain he goes. These load screens are insane. Because, like, normally it's just like little... It's supposed to be like little birds kind of bouncing around.
Way to make us look bad in there.
But with the increased speed of the loading screens, they're going nuts.
You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Hey, Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No. Because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Your performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced training.
Ooh, Raz the Spaz is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
Bobby, you can't say that.
These tests are unauthorized, though, so I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Wait! I don't even know what your lab is! Is this some kind of test?
Yes.
Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great. You know where this button is from, Coach?
Button?
Hey, you stole a button from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber!
You stole a
No,
button.
I didn't. Bobby Zilch gave it to me.
Should have known. That kid spends more time in the cooler than in school. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, go put it back.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right, yes, sorry.
Oh, I know where it is. I just wanted to bother you. Put it back.
Sasha gave me. Hey, did you hear that, Coach? I'm gonna get advanced training from Sasha 9 himself.
Hey, you stay away from that, egghead. You hear me?
Egghead? Permission to speak freely, sir.
Denied. Listen, Private, those scientific jokers, they don't know what it really means to be a psychonaut. It's about being in the field, not cooped up in some underground lab all day.
It's underground? Aha!
Don't even think it! That brain tumbler contraption of his will turn your mind to mush. I need that brain. I mean, you need that brain. Now, dismissed, soldier! I've got some serious thinking to do. Lots of important planning.
Grr. Hell yeah. Yeah, this game is, like... It's stylish, is the best way I can describe it. You know, I wouldn't say it's downright ugly. You know, I think, like, everything was designed for a reason. Like, Raz is the only character in the game with all 5 digits, and I think that's just, like, a choice as, like, the protagonist. But everybody else just has, like, these stubby little... But it's, like, it's not just, like, oh, we're gonna make them simple hands, and they get, like, Lego mitts. Like, it's purposefully designed.
I'm gonna close my eyes, right? And then I'm gonna start to count to 100, okay? And then you guys hide. Everybody got it?
It's hide and seek, Vernon, not hide and calculus. We've all got it.
I got it. You start counting, and then I go hide in that bush.
Great. 1.
Milka, you're a genius. Come on, Dogen.
Hold on. This reminds me of a story. It's about counting. Hello? Man, you guys are good.
Oh, Vernon.
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on
Dream Fluffs.
You hear me?
Yummy Dream Fluffs. They're good for you.
Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
Oh yeah, the bribe.
No passing.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did
Think of that before.
That's
why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll.
1 arrowhead.
Pay up.
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right?
The camp's built on an Indian burial ground, and...
Oh my gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew! I hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here.
They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while.
Just like Coach Oleander.
So if you see any of that stuff, just pull them right out.
Like truffles.
Anyway, let me have one of yours.
Cool. Let's get out of here. See, I think we'll run around the camp collecting arrowheads.
Whoa there, you. Come here, you.
How much is the dowsing
Can't
rod?
do the scavenger hunt without a list. Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Scavenger hunt.
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go?
More
How does that
collectibles.
old guy get around so fast? I'll let you know if I see anything.
Cannot lurk forever, there.
Alright. First scavenger hunt item is right here. Let's go into the lodge and then... Okay. Hang on. How much is the...
Excuse me.
I told you them burgers ain't ready.
speed run, speed run.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while. Maybe a week.
A week?
A week
They're
to
back
make
ordered.
burgers?
I'm the only one back here. These things take time.
I don't even want a hamburger.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? So, what do you want? Oh, that's my last cobweb
I want the
duster.
cobweb
That,
duster.
You can change the color of some of... Oh, that's my last cobweb.
800.
Now that dowsing rod
50.
will help you
That's
find
doable.
arrowheads that are buried. All right, go get more arrowheads and come on back.
You stop.
Support your local merchants.
Yes, support your local merchants. Alright. Let's go collect 50 arrowheads, I guess. The beach is full of them. Well, we'll collect stuff here first. $17, $19. Okay, I guess I'll just fall. Alright. Not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. We'll collect 23, 24. Halfway there. We are cruising.
Hey, it's the king of the obstacle course!
Hey, Rez! You're awesome! You must be a Psychonaut by now!
Yeah, or even a double Psychonaut!
Oh no, not yet. But soon. Wow, those two are so nice.
Poison? Heaven forbid. The really fun preppy kids are brewing poison.
Okay, call me crazy, but I have just got to sell more Psychors today. So yes, these prices are real. Here at the camp store, Psychors are just that cheap today.
How cheap? How cheap, Ford? don't think we can reach... I don't think we can reach all of that stuff yet. Well... Never say die. Oh, shit. Nice jump. Nope, okay. We will come back for everything else. This was where the intro cutscene was, and we have the founding members of the Psychonauts here: Cassiopeia, Compton Boole, Bob Zanato, Helmut Fullbear, Unnamed, Broken, and Lucretia Mux and Otto Mentalis. How did Scalar end? Sequel bait. Weirdly enough, Scalar ended with sequel bait. We beat the final boss, and it was literally like Scalar and his dad kind of reconciled, because Scalar realized, like, oh, it's not, my dad isn't a deadbeat. He was just actually kidnapped by technology. The lizard beam or whatever sucked him into the alternate dimension. So they made up. There was a portal out, and Scalar's dad didn't go. There was he dropped something and had to go back for it. But it ended with, Bobby Jenkins? That's his real name. It ended up with Bobby back in the real world as a normal kid, and his dad was gone. Yeah, Scalar 2 never happened, but it ended with sequel bait being like, Dad, no! Stuck in the... It was very quick, too. Like, it was basically like, through the portal, turn around, Dad, no! Portal closes, and then it cuts to credits with some of the most aggressive, like... It sounded more insane than the boss battle music. Like, the music sounded more aggressive.
We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
Than the final boss battle music. Ah, yes, a buried arrowhead up in this tree. Okay, 27, we have enough for 3 level ups. True. But I mean, like, he finally knew his dad, and he's his own man lizard. Is that... Oh, there's one out there. Did I not grab that? I thought I grabbed that. Were there 2 out on this thing? Weird. Huh. $50. Okay. frustrating when a game, movie, or series does sequel bait, but nothing ever happens to it. Yup! Oh my god, it's honestly like... And I get that some of it is sort of, you know, it's like, oh, they had, you know... They should have tempered their expectations, you know? Scalar wasn't an established franchise, you know? Why would you do sequel bait like that? But... so many times, like, Sly 4 ended with sequel bait. There was that... For some reason, the one that always comes to my mind, and this might just be because it's the first instance of sequel bait I can remember, there was the Godzilla movie from, like, 98, 99. The one with the Godzilla movie with Matthew Broderick. It wasn't awesome, but it was a Godzilla movie, so I had fun. But that ended with, like... That ended by showing, like, Godzilla's eggs hatching. And it was like, oh my god! Sequel never happened, though. Okay, I'll go through the cave. There's a psychic bear in this cave. Cool. We killed the psychic bear. I feel better about myself. I feel like I'm pretty high on the food chain. Come on. Damn it. Okay. Which is more frustrating, things that do sequel bait, like good things that do sequel bait, and then don't get sequels, or things that really don't need sequels getting an annoying sequel. Like, which is more annoying, sequels that never happen, or sequels that didn't need to happen? Because we're getting a Kung Fu Panda 4, and I am no longer allowed to forget that we are getting a Kung Fu Panda 4 for some reason. Okay, wooden pipe. I think we'll just head right back and get the dowsing rod. I was thinking it's like, oh, we can finish doing like the full lap around the camp to get collectibles and stuff. It would be easier if we just go get the dowsing rod and then douse for arrowheads as we go. There's another psychic bear. What if I just don't worry about him? That's true. But if, say you're an indie developer who, like, I mean, for instance, for a while, Double Fine was considered an indie developer, the people who made this game. If the game doesn't... Because they don't normally do sequels. I think Psychonauts 2 is one of the only sequels they've ever done. But if a game doesn't do well, like Psychonauts 1 reviewed really well, didn't do well financially, because it was released on Xbox PS2, in 2005, after the 360 PS3 era had already started. That generation of console had started. So even if they wanted to do a sequel, even if way back then Tim Schafer had his ideas for Psychonauts 2, if you have employees to pay, you know, why would you say, hey gang, you know this game that didn't make us a lot of money? Let's do another one. That's a really tough sell even to your employees. And I get that, I get what you're saying about, like, not needing approval from, say, a publisher. You know, you don't need permission to...
Oh,
what am I doing?
You stopped.
You don't need permission
Hey, where's my
because, you know, the creatives are in charge of those final decisions, luckily.
Oh, that's my last cobweb. Now with that...
But say, like, you are a solo developer.
Doesn't look like you've got the rank you need there, kiddo. And there's no excuse for that. Plenty of ways to get promoted around here. Collecting mental figments and cobwebs helps.
Missing that one figment has fucked me on this playthrough. I'm so mad. Missing one figment
And if you want to skip a bunch
in
of
basic
ranks,
braining.
well, you should talk to the camp ranger about
Okay.
his scavenger hunt contest. Now, you take that sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for?
Okay.
All right, go get more airheads.
We'll buy one of those. We will go to Ford Sanctuary, which I think we can technically get to. We're not supposed to know about it yet, as per the game. We're not supposed to know about it yet, but...
Hey! Welcome to the Whispering Rocket Underground Rapid Transit System. Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Cruller? Or somewhere else?
Let's go to my sanctuary.
Yeah, like, say you're a solo developer. Say you're just like a one-person army developing these games. If... More often than not, these people, it's like a hobby for them. They're making a game on their days off. They have a real day job. But say, like, the game isn't super lucrative, super successful. Yeah, it might make you enough money to be a good side hustle.
It's an honor to finally
But it
meet you in
won't
person,
be
sir.
enough to
I thought I
sustain
recognized
you.
you in my dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Crow.
You might be tempted to
leader the Psychonauts
do
ever
something
had.
else for your next game, something that is more successful,
Psychic Tales magazine.
is more lucrative. You know, you could definitely stick to your guns and just keep making these games, but if something is not successful, be it monetarily or because that's what indie developers are trying to do. They want it to be their job. You know, they want to be able to sustain themselves so that they can focus more on game development. They don't have to worry about a day job. They just want to be able to focus on their passion, which is something I'm super for. If you can do what you love for a living, fucking do it. However, if it's not, if you're trying to, and I'm not saying that money is the only, far from it, money is not the only credence for success. However, if you're trying to make enough money from game development to quit your day job, you're going to probably want to, like, mentally, like, you're going to have to shift gears when the game you spent so long making doesn't do well. I'm hoping that if that happens to people, it doesn't dissuade them. I would hate for anybody to be dissuaded from their passion just because their first outing, their first finished product wasn't successful. That'd be terrible. If everybody just gave up after one failure, or a couple failures. But I think that even as like an independent developer, like, I don't think Scalar was technically by an indie developer. I can't remember the name of the studio. I know they're not around anymore. But, you know. Maybe, like, maybe it wasn't as, like, hugely successful as they wanted, so to pay their employees, they had to think of something else. Saw you raking leaves. Yeah, so basically, to go through all of these and just kind of the summary.
Good luck.
This
Don't worry, I'll be right here with you.
inside your head.
If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Bacon.
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah. I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something I could put this in?
You get a move on or I'll eat that right here.
Yeah, so Ford unfortunately went through a very stressful battle, like a very taxing encounter, and his mind is shattered. When we see Ford running around the campgrounds, that's his dissociation. So the only time where he remembers who he is when he's down here by this huge chunk of Psychonauts. This big purple rock, which is what all of the arrowheads are made out of. When he's around this stuff, it pulls his mind together, but when he's away from it, like up at the campgrounds, he dissociates. He thinks he's the groundskeeper, he thinks he's the cook, he thinks he's the ranger. It's very unfortunate. I think the game handles it okay. I think it works for the character. But he lies about it. He's like, oh, this is my headquarters, you know, I need to be down here a lot to focus on all these missions and stuff, you know, I'm an inactive Psychonaut agent. I send Sasha and Mia on all these missions from down here. When we're up on the surface, I might pretend not to know you, you know, that's part of my cover. It's because you actually can't remember, and it's...
Now, before you...
tutorials. I don't have the cobweb duster.
And it will rank up. You got it?
Put my and soon.
Yep.
Okay, I don't have the cobweb duster. Cobweb duster turns cobwebs into cards. I buy the Psycores and the cards go in here. It's just tutorial stuff. Okay, level 10, we get a new ability.
In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for
Pyrokinesis. You get to light shit on fire. I love Ford so much. He's voiced by the same guy who voices Clank in Ratchet and Clank. And I love him so much. David K, I think is the actor's name.
Cool. I can't wait.
He's the voice of Optimus Primal in Beast Wars.
Inside your mind? Well, I thought you'd like to be in a familiar place for your first pyrokinesis lesson.
Lesson?
Shh, now think of something you'd like to burn. Ah, yes, I heard you were raised in the circus, but why would you want to burn all these happy memories here?
If they were happy memories, I wouldn't have run away. My dad, he hates psychics, and he knew I was becoming one. So all day long he would force me to practice my acrobatics, hoping to distract me, or maybe hoping to kill me. I never was sure.
Now why are you still talking when you could be burning stuff?
What the hell you think you're doing, boy? L2.
Great.
Nope, shit.
Now, burn the rest. Burn them all. You're getting warm. You can do it.
Oh, that's awful. Trying to do... Okay, L1 to aim. L1 to focus. That is a bad time. Put that there. No, put that there. There we go. I was having to do, like, both buttons at once, and that felt bad.
And hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power. think heat. Excellent work.
Fire is pretty.
Okay, that's the end of the lesson. You're free to go, but you have to promise me. Only use your power of pyrokinesis only when it's very, very important. Or it's really, really entertaining.
I promise.
And if you're doing it to impress girls, make sure none of them have on a lot of hairspray.
I have learned nothing from these lessons. I will continue to start fires. Main lodge.
Drop me out.
Oh.
Bring me back a burger this time, will you? Okay, now we can get the dowsing rod. To get more arrowheads. To get the cobweb duster. That only took, because I missed one figment, that took an extra, what, 10 minutes? Fuck. Mad about that.
Whoa, that's my last cobweb duster.
Come on.
Now with that, now that dowsing rod will help you. Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves.
Fuck.
What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
All right, go get more airhead.
I heard the Ultra games, Ultra Sun and Moon, were not awesome. Like, in general, I was not blown away by Gen 7.
Keep your mind and campgrounds clean. Or else get a rake in your ear. Ranger Cruller.
It's unfortunate because I want to like the aesthetic, but I just don't. There we go. They're just fine to BH, especially compared to how good Oros was. Yeah. The one I'm always going to be mad about is never getting Pokemon Z.
I'm not picking up anything.
Like, I loved Gen 6 so much, and then Gen 7 was just such a disappointment in comparison. Like, oh yeah, no, I would never sell my copy of Alpha Sapphire. Like, I feel like every third generation of Pokemon is, like, really one of my favorites. Because, like, I grew up with Gen 3. Gen 3 was my first generation of Pokemon. Sapphire and then Emerald. And then, after that, like, I kind of fell off of Pokemon with Gen 4. I can't lie. Came back for Gen 6. I love Gen 6. X is one of my favorite Pokemon games. Yeah, it's a little... Sometimes the story can be a little long-winded, and sometimes Lysander is crazy. Oh, come on. Like, I don't think Lysander's plan makes a whole lot of sense. Ultra... Play Ultra games, not miss anything. Yeah. That's kind of... I honestly have never played it. Have never played an Ultra game.
I'm not picking up anything.
But from what I understand, I'm not missing anything. But yeah, no, I love Gen 6. And then Gen 7 was a disappointment. Gen 8 was a disappointment. Well, I liked Sword and Shield, but after Scarlet and Violet, and I know people like to rag on Scarvi. Like, it's not a... You know, it's not as awesome as people were hoping it would be as, like, the first truly open-world Pokemon game. I like Scarlet Violet. I genuinely do. I think it's a very fun Pokemon game. But, you know, to each their own. If people don't like Gen 9, I think Gen 9 is better than Gen 8. You know, I think Generation 9 is the best generation of Pokemon we've had in a while.
You have a water phobia? Me too!
Huh? No. Well, yes. My family has this problem with
Oh
water.
no.
It's a bunch of hooey anyway.
Oh, don't
Some
say
old
it.
gypsy curse about how we're all supposed to die in water.
You can't say that anymore, Raz.
Oh, I thought it was about the whole thing with the brain-eating fish that walks out of the lake at night to hunt for victims.
The brain-eating what?
Well, see ya. Hey Raz, I saw you and Lily talking in the coach's class, and I was wondering, were you asking her to go with you?
What? No! I'm here to train. No distractions.
Excellent. Bye.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Elton. I like a lot of the kids at the camp. I think a lot of them have... Like I said, I don't think they're, strictly speaking, like, one-dimensional. But... some of them are just kind of designed to be almost nothing. Whoops. Sure would be a shame if that killed me. Anyway, Dowsing Rod. Yeah, no, it's good. I think the Gen 3 remakes were some of the best. Like, I think... regardless of how people feel about, like, Pokemon BDSP, or as I sometimes refer to it, BDSM, because it's literally one letter off and they can't get away with that. It's too funny.
I'm not picking up anything.
Open. There we go. Like, I think the remake generations of Pokemon are always really good.
I'm not picking up anything.
Like,
Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver didn't really do anything to fix the issues, like the scaling issues with Gen 2. I think Gen 2 on a fundamental level is still kind of mid. I love the designs. I think Gen 2 has a lot of, like, very fun, very nostalgic designs for me, but I don't know. I feel like Pokemon really, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like, I'm excited for the Gen 5 remake. When the remake for Black and White eventually happens, it's probably going to be a launch title or one of the first Pokemon games for whatever the Switch 2 is going to be. Because they keep talking about, like, the Switch 2. Or, like, Nintendo's follow-up to the Switch, whatever that's going to be. That's probably going to be where the Gen 5 remake is. Damn it. A single Bidoof. Fair. You know what? Fair. I know people, it's just really fucking hard and annoying. And I'm a dumbass for committing to it. Pokemon BDSP was the first time I gave Gen 4 a real chance. Because, and I know this is like a very controversial thing to say, and I know, Risen, you're especially gonna be, you especially get upset when I say this. I don't like the Gen 4 starters very much. I'll always have a soft spot for Turtwig because I love the grass starters. I think, like, Snivy is a worse grass starter. But I don't like the Gen 4 starters. They're fine. I honestly think, and this is, I know, like, fucking sacrilege, I think Chimchar is the worst fire starter. I know that's, like, you know, that is an appalling opinion to have. I know people fucking love Chimchar. I don't like Chimchar, Monferno, Infernape. Which it sucks to say, but, like, I saw the starters for Gen 4, and I was like, yeah, I know. Forgive me and my opinion. Exactly, that's kind of the grace I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for the grace of people saying that everybody's entitled to their opinion. But just, I wasn't blown away by the Gen 4 designs. I remember watching the Gen 4 anime with my cousins, and they're fine. I think every generation, I will say, every generation of Pokemon has good design. Emboar, Tepig, adorable, embarrassing, garbage. I don't like the dynamic program makes you can't turn off EXP share, ruined, butchered my favorite things from those games. Pokemon contests are ruined and the underground is ruined. I mean, I don't think the underground was ruined, but, you know. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Like we just agreed upon. We all agreed that Pokemon is definitely not a contentious game series. And everybody is entitled to their opinion. Like I said, though, BDSM was the first time I gave Pokemon Gen 4 a chance. Maybe I would have a different opinion on the games had I actually played one of the original versions. But, yeah, no, just wasn't, God damn it. Just wasn't blown away by... There we go. Every gen has good designs and bad designs for Pokemon. I'm not going to just say Gen 4 bad. That would be reductive. Gen 4, now that I've given it a chance and played it, I enjoy Gen 4. I really do. I get the Cynthia hype. You know, I get it now. Cynthia's fucking awesome, but... I don't know. There's just some Pokemon games I never gave the time of day, and I feel bad about it.
Hey, was that you? Looking at me?
Maybe you should try getting over yourself? There were a lot of other people on that stage besides you.
No, just now, in the woods. No. It must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there. Lurking. Watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
Awesome. Here's the thing. I have Platinum. So when I worked at GameStop, when I finally had money and shit, I was like, I'm gonna buy one of, like, every generation of Pokemon I don't have yet. To actually give them a chance. I've been sitting on Platinum for years, and I never played it. Which, you know, on the one hand, kind of a waste. I feel bad. My partner ended up playing it a bunch. I'm glad she's gotten some use out of Platinum. I would say the moment when Guaranteed appears is still one of the coolest moments of any DS game. Sick! But yeah, I feel bad just for sitting on Platinum for so long and never giving it a chance. Gen 5, I think I have White and White 2. Did I ever finish White? I don't know if I ever finished Pokemon White. I'm real bad at finishing some games. I can't lie. It's very unfortunate, but I'm excited for whatever they do with the Gen 5 remakes. I can't wait to never touch Pokemon Black and White. But to wait for the Gen 5 remakes... I'm such a dumbass. Like, at this point, I know it's coming, so it's like, why would I play that one? The new one's coming. I'll play them on stream. That's kind of where I'm at now. With how I play games. Like, I played Pokemon Violet on stream. And I think my plan is to play Pokemon game. How do they... Are they going to just... I don't know. This will be the first... Gen 5 will be the first time that there is a Pokemon game that they're remaking that didn't have a, like, a conjoined sequel. You know, there's, like, Red, Green, and Blue. That was... Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow. And that was fine. But then they had Gold, Silver, and then Platinum. Then they had Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Diamond and Pearl. No, Crystal. Crystal was the... fuck am I talking about? Silver, Gold, Crystal, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Yeah. But Gen 5, there was no Pokemon Gray. There was no Pokemon Z. There was no Eclipse or Star. Whatever people said was going to be the Gen 7 remake. Or the Gen 7, you know, combined one. Pokemon, I think it was Pokemon Eclipse was the one people were hoping would
I saw Nils peeking into a
would
hole
happen.
in the girl's cabin. I'm hiding.
But I think legitimately, I think we're just gonna get a single like Gen 5 remake. I don't think we're gonna get a remake of Black and White 2. I don't think we're gonna get a remake of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon when those eventually happen. Like a decade from now. God, I'm gonna feel so old when they start remaking Pokemon games that I bought brand new. You know, like by the time I actually, you know, had a little bit of money of my own, you know, and I was able to make my own purchases. I'm gonna feel so old when they start remaking those. But... oh, shut up, Maloof. I digress. I think we're either gonna get Pokemon Black and White remake, or and this would be an interesting thing, is if we actually got Pokemon Gray as a Gen 5 remake. I don't think they're gonna do it because they love doing the dual entries to incentivize way more purchases, you know, and still have, like, the cross-trading and stuff. But, like, for the Gen 6 remake, getting a Pokemon Z, that would be awesome. Because we never got a sequel game of any kind in Kalos. Which, in my opinion, is a big fucking shame, because I love the Kalos region. I think the Kalos region is a lot of fun. I just said it a few minutes ago. I love Gen 6. But I can only speak speculatively. I can't control what the Pokemon Company does. Damn it. Okay. We'll let him out just to shut him up.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna have to eat my own arm.
What is this thing?
It's a GPC, a geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
Oh man, cool!
Cool? Do you have any idea what this does?
Something cool?
No.
Something
it's
cool?
A 6-sensory deprivation tank, a hermetically sealed metaphysical hotbox. It's solitary confinement for psychics.
Nasty. And the coach locked you inside it?
Nah, the staff hasn't put any kids in the GPC since the 50s. Bobby threw me in here.
Bully and dwarf accomplice should assault own size or larger only. While in cooler, perhaps notice gigantic bear with skin where hair should be?
I didn't see anything in there. That's the whole point.
Hmm.
Really?
So, empty now. Good luck, small ones.
Do you think they're gonna do a, like, brand new Pokemon Dungeon game? Or do you think they'd start with, like, a remake on Switch? Just to, like, kind of reintroduce people to the concept of the dungeon games? Because that's one that a lot of people have asked for. I'm pretty sure everybody who, like, regularly hangs out in chat was like, you've never played Pokemon Dungeon? You should play, like, Mystery Dungeon. I think Sky. I can't remember the name. They already did one on Switch? Yo! I didn't realize that how recently they had made them. Pokemon, yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. They did a remake of the originals. That's cool. What was the full name of the Sky one? Legend of the Sky or something? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Temple of the Sky. Temple of the Sky? I don't remember. I looked it up just to you know. Assume the next one is new. Back-to-back remasters would be kind of sus. Yeah, probably. Okay. No, don't actually lock onto the bear. Explorers of Sky, that was it. Why do you turn around? There we go. Why did the fire do nothing? Why is the bear fireproof? I don't like that. Okay, 56. Now what I wanted to do. $336, and we need 800. We can do that. There we go. 556? Oh, hell yeah, we got this. God, the dowsing rod is kind of busted for getting arrowheads quick. $606. Oh man. Just get the heck out. Do you have fireproof telekinetic bears in your backyard? Oh, that's back inside the... It's back on the inside of the gate. $7.25. We can head back to the... Back around the lodge. And, oh. Is it up here? Oh, it's just literally right there. I'm just right on top of it. I think I need to... Hell yeah. Okay. I didn't go up here. Okay. We can go get the dowsing rod. But yeah, no, I'd be excited to, I like playing games that I have not played on stream before. But if yesterday is any indication, I should probably at least watch a little bit of it first, read a little bit of it first. I was so mad. I was baffled yesterday. Getting kind of cold.
Hey, take a... Whoa, that's my lap. Doesn't look like you've got the rank you need there, kiddo. And
20.
No excuse for that. Plenty of ways to get promoted around here. Collecting mental figments and cobwebs helps you rank up.
I'll take
so does fine. Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Sold to the
big-headed kid with the gloves.
What else can I do you for?
I'll take it.
Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
I'll take it.
Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
I'll take it.
Excellent choice. What else can I do you for?
I'll take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What
That's
else can I do you for?
6.
I'll take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Now, you take that Psychonauts there. Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves.
And the thing
What
is,
else can I do you for? Now, you take
after doing like a little bit of reading, because I didn't want to just read a walkthrough on stream, that would have sucked. For me to just sit there, look at my second screen, and be like, "Oh, okay," and then walk over and do the thing. I hate doing that. I think I might do that off stream. Like, go through the whole game with a walkthrough just to figure out the esoteric nature of it and what it wants from me, and then I'll revisit it on stream. Once I've played through it and I actually understand. But I was reading through it, and I guess I wasn't actually soft-locked. I just didn't do the right thing. I had the things in my inventory, I just didn't do it right. So mad about it. Okay.
That's it for now.
That'll give me to level 20. I'm gonna use the dowsing rod again just to get back up over 800. We can head back to Shit. Hello? Any arrowheads? There we go. Oh, I don't think we have enough for 8 levels. Oh, there it is.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
There is some stuff in Agent 9's lab. We can go to Agent 9's lab and get some stuff. That's for sure. So we're 12. 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm sorry, 18. Okay. We would be level 19 if I didn't miss the single... Oh, I'm gonna be mad about that. Okay, take me back to the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber. I'll go down into Agent 9's lab. There might be some stuff around the main lodge I can still do. If I just finagle the physics and the collision on things that I can and can't stand on, there might be a way to get some more stuff there.
Call me crazy, but...
You know the old saying, country girls make do. We'll figure it out.
Agent 9, I'm here for the advanced training.
Nope, that's over there. No! God. It's so tacky. I mean, like, it's so fitting. Like, the Art Deco chic. The glass stairs and stuff. But it's so gaudy. It's so cubular.
So what are we gonna learn? Bending spoons? Burning stuff?
Okay, that's everything. 5.
I've been hearing a lot about head explosion, and I was wondering...
Science, Rasputin. That is what we practice down here. Not parlor tricks. If you are serious about exploring the possibilities of your mind, step up to the brain tumbler, and we'll begin.
Brain tumbler?
We're going to fuck up your brain! Yeah, fuck it.
So, what's this hairdryer thing do?
Ah, you're ready for the brain tumbler. With this device, we will send you deep into your own psyche, where you should find unparalleled insight and power.
Excellent! Tumble away.
Now just relax. This will not hurt. Unless something really very bad happens.
Unless something really very bad happens. Impossible.
Wow. Is this what the inside of my mind looks like?
Not yet. You're still traveling to the astral plane. This is a tiny corner of what we call the collective unconscious, a place in which all of our unconscious minds are connected. You have just begun your training, Rasputin, so many of the connections with other minds are still not developed for you, and those doorways remain just out of reach. But the more you explore the mental world, the more connections you will form.
Right now, the only unconscious world you can enter is that one. Your own. Step through it, and we'll continue.
Do we have the names yet? We don't have the names of these levels yet. Okay. But you know which one I do know? This one. The emotional baggage sign is lit up. Let me in. Let me in. Let me go back to basic braining. There's one figment in there. God. So mad about that. Alright. Truly upsetting.
Rasputin,
I don't even know where it is.
hear me?
Sasha? Where am I?
You are inside your own mind, but I'm not sure where. Tell me, what can you see?
I see a rundown gypsy caravan.
Do you recognize it?
Can't say it.
It's where I was born.
I see. Compelling.
I keep forgetting how much this game uses that word.
Sasha, I'm going inside the caravan.
What do you see inside?
A good collectathon game lets you go back if you forgot something. So, they won't let us go back to Oleander's brain right away because of spoilers. I'm not going to tell you yet, but spoilers. We will be able to go back. Like, it's not... We're not closed off to... If we were actually closed off from that level forever, it wouldn't be in the level select portion of the game. The collective unconscious with that circle of doors, that's our level select. We wouldn't just, like, not have access to it if it wouldn't let us go back. It's just, for story purposes, they won't let us go back yet. Which I get. Oh shit, I didn't even look at the... Okay, Raz... Self, brain tumbler experiment. Okay, Raz's getaway. Circus. Circus. Raz is reading. It's the pamphlet. It's the psychic summer camp pamphlet. His dad rips it up. World's smallest pony. So in the dead of the night, he rides off on the world's smallest pony. And that's where the game starts. We pick up at Whispering Rock. Awesome. Okay, static.
I'm not sure. It's getting fuzzy. Aha!
Egg.
Rasputin, are you okay? What do you see now?
I see a small,
Benoy.
bunny-like animal thing.
Benui.
An unfamiliar animal entity in a dream often represents a primal fear or memory. Follow it, and it should lead you somewhere important.
Check. Okay, Mr. Bun. You and I are gonna be tight. Wherever you go, I go. Like two peas in a... Hey! Come back here!
Oh, there's so much stuff. That cutscene really underplayed how much stuff there was around here. Okay. Wait for that yellow one to come back. There, level 20. Now we can go get the cobweb duster. Now we can get a new thing from 4. Now we can... I want the yellow figment. Ugh. Oh! There was a second one. Okay. There's gonna be a figment that passes back through here. Cool. Got both of those. I don't like whatever that is. I don't like whatever that is.
No, this is more of a super scary flaming-eyed demon kind of deal.
Oh.
What?
Okay, I'm pulling you out of there. Just give me a second.
Sasha?
Hold on, I'm still getting some unusual interference. It's fascinating, as if someone else...
Agent 9?
Sorry, almost ready.
Sasha!
Diving helmet. It coughed up a diving helmet at us.
That should not have happened. We need to try that again.
Oh, I don't think I need to be in the tumbler with the glowy eye guys anymore.
Suit yourself. You know, in many tribal societies, learning to defeat the monsters you see in your dreams is considered a rite of passage. I can train you to fight. Come see me when you're ready. Ah, yes. Thank you, Russell, for helping me clean up.
Destroying his shit.
Is that the cleaning lady? I'll get those files out of your way just as soon as I'm done with these tests.
Okay. Hop back down here. Take me to Forge Sanctuary so I can get a new ability.
In recognition of your hard
Work, dedication, and mental agility.
I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for telekinesis.
Yeah. I keep forgetting we get pyrokinesis before telekinesis, which feels backwards to me. Thinking about Explorers the Sky. Started looking on eBay. Good luck.
With telekinesis, we can use our minds to grasp an object and then throw it. Go ahead, try it yourself.
Walmart, I guess.
With your mind.
$50 on eBay here. Let's see, $25. I'm seeing $18 at Walmart. I don't know what that. I don't know if that's real. I don't know if $18 at Walmart is real.
Yes. Oh, good throw. Now, let's see if you can make it.
You sound...
Hey, I've been thinking about that. Why'd that guy hate psychics so much? What did we ever do to him?
Well, psychics killed his whole family. Cursed them and all their descendants to die in water.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Talk about baggage.
Tell me about it. And the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure he's actually psychic himself.
Ha! Cuckoo! Well, you can work on him when you get home. For now. Oops.
Oh my god.
Grab it.
Yeah, I'm working on it, Ford. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Great shot. Let's see you do that again. Come on. Bingo. Okay, last one. Be the trash
2
can.
bars of battery.
Let me show you something. Pick that trash can up and aim your toss at the side of the caravan. The caravan side. Kablooey! Throwing something against a wall is a little more destructive than tossing it around on the ground, isn't it? Oh no! Another one of my senses. Now,
oh, these little guys.
Looks like we're in luck. He doesn't see you yet. Why don't you smash him on the head with that handy trash can? Come on! Use telekinesis to pick up the trash can and throw it at that sensor.
Bam.
Bullseye!
Bullseye!
Like trash took him out.
Next lesson, we'll work on your snappy one-liners.
Raz, that was lame as hell. You should feel bad for the things you say and do. Main lodge.
Drop me outside the main lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time, will you?
That's completely fair. Like, I think, because people also talk about, you know, I think every generation of, you know, people who play games and stuff has that kind of feeling. You know, objectively speaking, game consoles are looking nicer and nicer. They're presenting better looking experiences, like just on a fidelity level. You know, higher resolution, better frame rates. But, you know, there's people, you know, who were playing games in the 80s who were like, man, the Nintendo, the SNES, you know, 1991 or whenever the SNES came out. It's like, that's the best looking console. Nothing will ever look as good. You know, they were doing so much with so little. You know, people still laud the Mega Man games on the original Nintendo. There's like N64 fans who are still like, Ocarina of Time looks amazing. But like, better Zelda games have come out. Better looking Zelda games have come out. Like, technically speaking, you know, the GameCube was such a step up. Wind Waker. The GameCube was a better looking console than the N64. Wind Waker was a better looking Zelda game than Ocarina. But I mean, like, that's just generational stuff. You know? I don't have super tight nostalgia to the DS. Like, I think my version of that is still the PS2. And the numbers are still on my side. The PS2 is the best-selling console of all time still. The Switch is catching up. The PS4, I think, was catching up. Maybe the PS2 isn't anymore. But, like, the PS2 was, like, outselling the Wii. And the Wii was... everybody had a Wii. But, I mean, like... it's just, like, this generational thing.
Clean up. They're happy to be rid of the whip. Excellent choice. What else can I do you for? Now, and with that, now here's something every young side. Now with that, now
that's it
you
for
take
now.
that side. All right, go get
more airheads and come on back. But yeah, like there's gonna be there's gonna be a generation of people who have strong childhood nostalgia for the Switch. And no matter what Nintendo does next, no matter what Nintendo does 10 years from now, 20 years from now, there's going to be people who are like, Nintendo peaked with the Switch. Nothing will ever be as good as the Switch. That's just how it be. Where's my dowsing rod? Dope. Alright. But yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that video game... hang on. If it wasn't for the fact that truly, like, artistic video games keep coming out, you know, games that truly just, like Spider-Man. Replaying Spider-Man years later, Spider-Man, like PS4 Spider-Man, still made me cry. Still made me, you know, feel so emotionally invested. God of War. I will never forget. And this is sort of a double-edged sword. You can only really experience a game once. For the first time. That first time experience, I keep wording that wrong. You can only truly experience your first time with a video game once. First time. But, like, man, God of War and God of War Ragnarok, I will never forget my first time, like, finishing God of War Ragnarok. 3 a.m., popping the Platinum Trophy, and just realizing, like, that's everything. I'm done.
Now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs. You hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
But yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that they keep making games that genuinely just, like, enthrall me artistically, that I can, you know, that my brain tells me so often, it's like, this is good, this is, you know, I would probably be one of those people that just says, like, oh, yeah, the new games are okay, but, like, the PS2 is really where it peaked, you know? I'd probably be one of those. I genuinely think a lot of it is nostalgia. Because, as somebody who's not, you know, I don't have super high nostalgia for the DS or the 3DS. I don't... It's not that I don't get people who say it, but, like, I can appreciate the DS. I think the DS was really innovative. I think, you know, it looked... Obviously, the DS looked better than any handheld before then. And, you know, I think the 3DS... I think the 3DS was incredible for what it was able to accomplish visually for such a small handheld. I think the 3DS looked great. You know? It's just, objectively speaking, the Switch just has a better screen. So, you know... For as much as people, you know... For as much as people can say, oh, the Switch doesn't clear the DS, you know, the DS is still superior, or the 3DS is still superior. Well,
for the winner.
That probably comes down to how many scavenger hunt items do I have? That probably comes down to the fact that you just don't have the nostalgia for it. 8 out of... Find 8 items, you'll be promoted 4 ranks. Okay, so I have 8 now, so I can go talk to Ford. I can go talk to Ranger Crawler over by the Geodesic Psycho-Isolation Chamber. Eh, whatever, I'm lazy. Whisk me away, woman.
Bring me near the... Roger that. I saw Nils peeking into a hole in the girls' cabin. I'm hiding. And I thought... Oh, Nils.
Was the iCarly game real on DS? For some reason I remember that being like lost media. Was the iCarly DS game real?
Looks like you got that little patch of dirt pretty well shot. Hey, check it out. I'm halfway done with the scavenger hunt.
Holy smokes, look at that!
Kill yourself!
Here's the first half of your...
Get a life! My god! You really just ran around collecting a bunch of useless crap? So many cheap cash grabs, maybe shoestring budget because the DS was so cheap. Man, that's one thing about the Switch that I kinda miss. Because the Switch is so, like, Nintendo eShop centric, like it's very eShop forward, you don't get to really see a lot of the crap that Nintendo will let slide unless you look for it. You know? I missed, like, the Walmart bargain bins where it was like, oh, $5 for a cheap, bad Switch or Wii game. You know, ever since... I remember the shovelware. I remember the Wii shovelware. I remember seeing the DS shovelware, the 3DS shovelware. And you're just not gonna, unless you look for it, it's just not the same. Oh, the rain's really coming down now. Yikes. Okay. The stream seems to be stable. What level? 25. We have 8 cards. Wii and DS had an army shovelware. It's so funny to me. Because, like, you'd think for such... Nintendo is so concerned about their image. You think they would vet more of those games, right? But the amount of just garbage they let through, now you have to go...
Hey, Lily.
Going for the advanced training? What's the rush?
Are you kidding? I only have a few days to become a Psychonaut or I lose my shot forever.
Look, Raz, I hate to burst your bubble, but the Psychonauts are not what they used to be. Times have changed. The world just doesn't need us anymore.
The world does too need Psychonauts. Right here at this very camp, in fact. I think there are several fishy things that need psychic investigating.
You're so immature. And cute. When are you gonna just shut up and kiss me?
Shut up and do what?
Oh, I didn't know you could. I gotta go. Bye. So embarrassing.
All right. Come on.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Oh, come on, just pick up the one. Fine, we'll go kill the bear. Are you smarter than a 5th grader one? Oh fuck, I'm not fireproof. There we go. Oh hey, a card. I forgot about the card that was just sitting there. Damn you, squirrel. Oh yeah, the whole reason I killed that bear was for money. I forgot. The whole reason I killed that bear was for money. My bad. Neat. $424. That should be enough for the magnet.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Shut up, nerd. We'll find something. Okay, I guess I'm just right on top of another one. Alright. Let's... We got the cobweb duster. I don't think we can level up enough to get the next ability before entering the next level. So... Let's...
Hey, take a...
Now with that, you can change the color. Ah, now here's something sold to the
big-headed kid with the gloves.
What else can I do you for?
Mental magnet.
Now, you take that psi core there, put it together with 9 psi cards. All right, go get more.
We'll only buy psi cores as we know we need them. Because usually, sometimes I'll buy like a fucking ton of them, and then I'll end up with a bunch of leftover by the end of the game. I should probably at some point look up exactly how many you need. But it's fine.
Where would...
Agent 9's lab, please.
Agent 9's lab, please?
With pleasure.
So yeah, now we can head into, Agent 9's mind.
Okay, I'm ready to learn how to really fight.
Oh, really?
What?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't think you'd really take me up on that offer. It usually scares the kids off.
Well, not me. I'm ready to kill for my camp.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't train you. Agent Vodello would kill me.
What's the big deal? What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
You don't even have a marksmanship learner's permit. I could lose my job.
I'll get one.
Even if you used that secret passage over there and snuck into his sanctuary, Agent Cruller would never give you a marksmanship learner's permit.
Watch him.
Cruller.
Never in a million.
I'm off. Be right back after I talk with Agent Cruller.
Yup. So this is the point of the game we're supposed to find this. It's fine.
Let's go to Ford's.
Yes.
It's fine. We're fine. Okay, while we're here, I think we have... No.
My cobweb duster is empty. I need to go extract more cobwebs from people's minds.
I didn't click on the cobweb duster.
I need to go extract more cobwebs from people's minds.
There we go. There, we'll get a level.
Agent Cruller?
So, how goes the training?
Wow, how goes the training?
Sasha says I need to learn how to fight better.
He wants to teach you advanced combat? On your first day?
Yeah. I had a vision with a huge monster with yellow eyes and a big mouth full of gnashing teeth.
Did it happen to spit anything at you?
Yeah. I think it was like an old diving helmet or something.
I see. Yes, well, we'd better get you armed.
Why? What's happening?
Nothing, nothing.
You get a
Protect
gun!
your mind. That's the motto of the Psychonauts. Here, this is a marksmanship learner's permit. It will only work when you're in Sash's mind. Once you complete his shooting range, you'll get the real merit badge and you can blast anywhere you want.
Thanks.
Brain gun!
Oh, you'll find out. Now get going. We can't have the camp overrun with big-eyed garbage-spitting monsters, can we?
No, sir. I'd better go.
Good.
Where would...
It's time to learn how to shoot things.
With...
Okay, I got it. Check it out.
Excellent. Well, my ass is covered. Are you sure you are ready to do this? It could be dangerous.
Yes. Are you gonna pull me into your mind like the coach did?
No offense, but it's time you saw what an organized mind looks like.
I love how in their designs they give everybody massive foreheads just so the doors fit on them. Like, that's not the case every time, but I just think it's a funny reoccurring thing where people will, like, move their hair and they have a massive just door-sized forehead.
Welcome to my mind.
Huh. It's so empty. I mean...
There's more here than meets the eye, but I've learned to keep it under strict control, and that's what I'm going to teach you. Control your feelings, your fears, your anger. You must learn to control them, focus them, concentrate them, and release them.
As therapy?
No, as firepower. Say something.
Who needs therapy?
Jumps out at you. Something
Big
so
brain.
disgusting that it simply must die.
A Tiffany lamp.
So tacky. I can't look directly at it, but I control those feelings.
Mein Gott.
Focus them, concentrate, and
Is a Tiffany lamp.
And the world is a better place. Your turn.
And the world is a better place.
Well done, Raz. Keep shoot. Well done, Raz. Keep shoot. Excellent. A victory for good taste. Now you must strive for precision when targeting. Say you were set upon by multiple attackers. But you need to dispense with them in a certain order. Eliminate these monsters in the proper sequence, and we can move on to the next lesson.
Fun fact, the guy who voices Agent 9 in this game, Steven Stanton, he's also the voice of the Big Daddy from BioShock.
Good. Again. Good.
He's the one that goes in the suit.
Now then.
So prolific.
Is this what you saw in your vision?
Well, it sure seemed a lot bigger in my head.
Ah, problems often seem larger in our heads than they really are. That's an important lesson to learn.
But...
This is a sensor, an integral part of any
Mr. Bubbles.
mind. The sensors roam through your psyche, looking for thoughts that don't belong. Hallucinations, manias, waking dreams. The sensors hunt them down and censor them out.
Why do they come after me?
They push down your trauma.
Yeah?
Yes, but you are a foreign entity in my mind. You technically don't belong here.
Yes, but I was attacked in my own head.
Yes, well, the brain tumbler could be malfunctioning, or you could be insane. We'll test for that later. For now, blast it.
Or you could be insane. It's fine. Come on, lock onto him. Good. Again.
That's the spirit.
I killed it.
It was just a thought I was having, and it's not dead. It has just returned to its basic form, raw psychic energy. Go absorb it. It's good for your mental health.
Cool.
As you absorb this energy, your mental health increases. But as you Psyblast, you expend your will to do damage. So be on the lookout for these small, dense clusters of raw psychic aggression. Absorb these as well to make sure you always have enough firepower. Now I'll leave the machine on for you, so you can practice. You have to blast 1,000 sensors to earn your marksmanship merit badge. Come back every day for practice, and you should have enough in as little as 3 weeks.
3 weeks? I only have a few days to earn all my merit badges and become a Psychonaut.
Slow and steady wins the race, my eager young friend. Now practice, slowly and carefully.
Oh, man.
Well, let's get to blasting. We can turn up the juice a little bit.
They're coming out faster, but still not fast enough.
Faster it is.
Still not fast enough.
This is a good spot to grind money, I guess, or grind arrowheads, I guess, if you don't have them. If you're not cool like me, and you didn't get a ton of arrowheads.
Still not fast.
Faster. Faster.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, come to Papa.
Raz, what have you done? This is not control. This is chaos. I'll try to fix it. You stay here and keep the numbers under control.
There he goes. Okay, now real level. Now the real actual level of the brain. Cool. I love the music in this game. This isn't the one that has. So different parts of the level will open up different sides of this cube. And at one point, there's just a random little vault running around one of these sides, away from the actual level portion. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's get the cobweb duster.
Rasputin, see those valves? That is where the sensors are leaking out. Psy-blast the valves to shut them down and get this area under control.
No. There we go. I'm maxed, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, what's going on? Sasha's first loss. Baby Sasha. It's his mom. And Dad! Mother died, and Sasha, being a psychic, could see the soul leaving the body. That's actually interesting. They never really bring it up, but Sasha can see death. That's interesting, which kind of explains his personality. Dad buries mom. He's in mourning. Bum ba da ba bum ba bum bum ba da ba bum ba bum bum ba da ba bum ba bum bum ba da ba bum ba bum. Whoops. Oh shit. Okay, before destroying that, let's climb around a little bit more. We can. Damn it. Damn it. Oh my god. There we go. How's the stream looking for people? It is absolutely pouring out there. It says I'm losing some frames. There we go.
Good. Well, you got them
Right.
all.
It looks like it's stabilizing, but I've lost some frames due to render. I don't remember this part being second, but okay. There's a different part that I thought was second. Okay, then.
Oh no. You close one leak down and another springs up. Well, come on. We've got to take care of these too.
Feels like my jaw needs to pop, but it won't. Painful. Any... Hello? No, nothing? Okay. Might be the next one. Okay, just thought I'd look. And now because of this section, we can't quite get everything in this level first. Like, first time around, which sucks, but... Oh. We can't get up there yet. There we go. Damn. Shoe boxes. I think it's here. Let me run this direction, away from the level. No! Fuck. There it is. Not what I wanted to do. Nice auto detection on the enemy type. Oh, man. That's what I wanted to do. Sasha's second sight. Working for his dad, the cobbler. Do you want to talk about mom? Of course not. He's not from that generation. Yeah. Remembers his wife as an angel. And then Sasha sees memories of probably his conception. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That wasn't the last panel. No. Show us again. There we go. Sasha's conception. For some reason, that freaks him out as a child. I mean, look, if you don't know where babies come from, I guess, but like... Sasha, you had to have known. And he left. He just left. I've never understood this. He's just like, oh, my parents had sex. And that caused him to run away from home. I've truly never understood. Damn it. It's fine. Level 29, let's go! Oop. Let's heal up. That's good enough. Up onto the shoe. Do I have this one? I do have this one. Again, not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Okay. Let's take a second and heal up again. Good enough. Now we're good enough. Hell yeah! Guess I'll die. Guess I'll die. Yup, okay. Well, first death of the run. That's fine. That's fine, we're fine. One left. Yeah, there it is. There should be one cobweb left on that, and then we'll get the little cobwebs cleared thing. Oh, other side. The problem, okay. The reason that keeps happening is on the original PS2 version of this game that I like the one that I'm used to, the one that I played as a kid. PS2 controllers, the DualShock 2 had two different buttons, the select and the start button. The DualShock 4, the PS4 controller that I'm using, does not have that. They haven't had a select button since the PS3. It's now one big touchpad that has two separate buttons underneath it. So if you tap the middle, it could press either button, and it's kind of annoying. Cool. Extra health. All emotional baggage sorted.
blocked off all of Sasha's sensor outlets. I can't wait to tell him.
Young man, I hope you have learned a lesson here today.
Yes, I have. That shooting things is fun and useful.
No, that once you lose control of your own mind, it's very hard to get it back.
Yes, one's thoughts must be 100% controlled at all times.
Well, no. Actually, if you try to completely suppress your undesirable feelings, they'll build and eventually explode.
Oh, so, what would happen if you were to, say, completely block off all your sensor outlets?
Well, there would be a buildup of sensor energy within that would, eventually... Run, Rasputin. Very fast.
Oh, shit. Boss fight. First major boss fight of the game. Let's go.
You are my own creation. I command you to stop.
One thing I appreciate about this game is it doesn't feel the need to shoehorn in. It doesn't feel the need to shoehorn in a boss at the end of every level. Like, not every level is gonna have a boss. Oh yeah, I need to destroy even more of these, even though we just learned that destroying these is bad. Which I think is very funny.
Rasputin!
Yeah, so he's just gonna keep healing so long as these are all active. We're just gonna kill all of his sensors. Ow. I'm gonna go for today. Peace. Yeah, no, I was gonna call it after this level.
Excellent.
It's all good.
You've shut down the valve so he cannot be rejuvenated. Now destroy him. Peel me off and put me down.
I need to... Oh my god. Kill him. There we go. I think there might be a bit more we can do.
No. Here's your merit badge. Let us never speak of this again.
Let us never speak of this again. Don't worry about it. Shut up. But what about the... No. Quit talking. This never happened, child. Yeah, now we have a brain gun. We have limitless brain gun everywhere. It's awesome. So we can get, I think, 3 more merit badges? Like, not just with the...
I want to shoot more things.
Okay, enough about my mind. Let's stay out of my mind for a while. Let's just go back into yours, huh? Step up to the brain tumbler when you're ready.
No. Yeah, let's go talk to...
Where would you...
Let's go talk to Cruller.
Yes.
Talk to Cruller, get the new, I think... Do we get invisibility this early?
In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for invisibility.
Hell yeah. So with the Psy Blast, we can get 1 more scavenger hunt item. With invisibility, we can get the golden acorn away from that squirrel. With pyrokinesis, we can go all the way back to that fridge in like the very first area, like the cabins.
Let's play a game. Look out, another sensor. Oh no, you're out of ammo.
No, I'm not.
You are now. Here are the rules. Take this guy out, but if he sees you at all, you lose. Go get him.
Go get him.
Hey, where'd he go?
Incredible.
Oh, well done. That's the power of invisibility. I think I've heard the kids around camp refer to this technique as silent but deadly.
You know that's not what that means, old man. Okay, now we actually have something to put in this part of the machine. Okay, not enough for... but we can go get some more...
Where would...
kids' cabin area.
Take me to the kids' cabins area.
With pleasure.
And we can't get everything in the kids' cabins area. We need one more ability to get everything. But we can at least run back over here. Get the scavenger hunt item. Nils is still peeking.
You know, a nutcracker might be faster.
Tonight, when this baby is full of fine ladies, I'm going to see everything.
How are you gonna fill that nut with ladies?
No, dude. The girl's cabin. I've got a man on the inside.
Squirrel.
I get it. You're using clairvoyance. You grabbed one of the squirrel's nuts, and now you're using clairvoyance on it to form a mental link and see what the squirrel sees.
Could you say acorns instead of nuts if you repeat that to anybody else?
Teach me how to do that.
Hey, I paid a little bit of attention in class, but not that much. What you need is an expert in clairvoyance, where I am merely an expert in the ladies.
Shut up, Nils. Give me a sandwich. Turkey sandwich that's been frozen for who knows how long. Fine, I'll go up the other way it wants me to. I see, on the other side of this wall, I see that there's the netting. I can grab the other wall. Quit it.
Now in the main store, we have a
There.
special on Dream Fluffs. You hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
Okay. So now we need... There's one for invisibility behind the GDC, or GIC? Geodesic Psycho... GPC. GPC.
Where?
Yeah.
Roger that.
We'll go get this one.
I saw Nils peeking into a hole in the girl's cabin.
I'm hiding.
And I thought...
Oh man. Yep. Shit. Oh, this crappy weather. Okay. Well, hopefully the stream will hold out. God damn it. Hopefully the stream will hold out. No. Don't just slide. So, up over here, we will kill the bear. Don't. Why? Why do you turn when I'm clearly... There we go. Utility idol, and I don't... I can try to get up there, but I don't think we can get... Damn it. Okay. Okay, no, I'm gonna call it there. I think the stream is gonna die any second with that weather. Okay, I want to thank people for hanging out. I would super appreciate it. This was sort of a laid-back stream after... I keep talking about yesterday's stream. I still feel vaguely bad. We didn't even stream for like an hour because I soft-locked myself in that game and it was a whole thing. But this is fun. I love this game. I will always love this game. And I'm always glad to share games that I love with people. You know? So, I want to thank people for hanging out. I super appreciate it. I want to thank you for watching. If you're watching the VOD, hello! These originally aired live over on my Twitch channel. If you head over to Twitch, you will find a permanent link to the Discord, Twitter. That's from like my go live announcements are. I mean, best way to know when I go live is to follow me on Twitch. That's the best way to know when I go live. Other than that, go live announcements on the YouTube community page, Twitter. The Discord has a channel for go live announcements, and those are really like the only places I am around the internet. I might set up other social medias at some point. I don't know. But for the time being, that's it. Anything else? No, nothing's coming to mind. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Be good, be kind, treat people the way you want to be treated, and I'll catch you in the next one.